Good evening, my name is Saha. I'm normally based in Sydney, Australia, but I'm far away from my hometown and staying in Kansas City, Missouri. And I've been here for the past 2.5 weeks. So while I've been here, I've tried a couple of new beers, which I'm happy to share with you. Of those new beers, there is a line called Boulevard. Boulevard is a brewing company that has been based in Kansas City and started in 1989. So the company is younger than I am. They do have a couple of beers in their line, including Chocolate Pale Ale, which was interesting, Tank 7, the original Pale Ale, and the Wheat Beer, which I'm going to try with you today. Boulevard Wheat Beer. Well, this one actually I've already tried, but it's my favorite, so I thought I'd start with that one as my review. I've kept that one in the fridge to keep it chilled, but I've also taken it out for the past 5 to 10 minutes just so you can get it nice and warm, but not too warm, so you can experience more of the flavors. You might have noticed when you have a beer that's pretty cold, you don't taste how bad it is. Well, same thing with good beers. If you really want to appreciate them, have them slightly warm, not too warm. So, with the wheat beer, we're going to start with the pour. Okay, I've poured too much of a head on this one, but the good thing about this beer is it retains a good head. Head is important because it keeps it cool and stops the beer from changing its flavor. This one I also like because it's quite cloudy. So in it being cloudy, it just means that it's more full-bodied. It's got more texture in the liquid. It's not watery like I found Bud Light to be. Bud Light is the only one I've tried of the light beers. It's not really that popular to have light beers in Australia. Not sure why. As you pour it, you can smell more of the beer's flavors. So this one, it smelt quite sweet, and it has a little bit of a banana-y smell as well. I always find the wheat beers smell and taste a bit banana-y. Just like we have one called Redback in Australia. They put a lemon in that, and they put a lemon in this one, and it just makes them more banana-y. Okay, so this one is quite mildly sweet, which is good. I don't like it when beers are too fruity or too flowery, which hops tends to do. So this is definitely not a hoppy beer. It definitely lingers on the tongue a little bit, which is in a good way. It doesn't have a bitter aftertaste at all. It's quite sweet. The thing is, it's also quite filling, so if you have it before dinner, you'll find that you might not feel too hungry. And also, I mean, wheat beers are my favorite, so I can't really say this is a bad beer at all, but what I can say is it's full-bodied, lingers on the tongue, mildly sweet, smells good, looks good. This is a good beer. Of the Boulevards that I've tried, wheat beer is my favorite. Just a note, the chocolate ale was actually quite good too, because I've tried a couple of flavored beers before and they usually just taste like beer. But the chocolate ale really tasted like chocolate, especially the aftertaste. You got that bittery cocoa powder type taste lingering on the tongue. But that's definitely not a type of beer that I would drink all night in a social situation at a bar. It'd be more like an after dinner with your chocolate dessert type beer, or just have the beer by itself. Yeah. So, Boulevard Wheat Beer, you definitely have my vote. See you guys later. Don't drink to excess. Finally finished that beer. Bye. 5 beers to try out. Ta-da!